What role did chain of custody play with JonBenét Ramsey evidence? Imagine trying to solve a puzzle where some pieces might be missing or changed. That's exactly what investigators face when the chain of custody is broken. In the JonBenét Ramsey case, this was a big issue. The chain of custody is all about tracking evidence from the moment it's found until it's used in court. Every person who handles the evidence must document what they do with it. This keeps the evidence trustworthy and prevents anyone from tampering with it. If the chain is broken, the evidence can be thrown out or questioned. In the JonBenét case, her body was discovered by her father, John Ramsey. When he moved her from the basement to the living room, it contaminated the crime scene. This initial move made it hard to tell what evidence was original and what might have been disturbed. Later, police and family members accessed the scene multiple times, touching and collecting items. This frequent access made it difficult to keep a clear record of who handled what and when. The infamous ransom note was another piece of evidence that was affected. It was collected, but questions arose about whether it was handled properly. If the note was contaminated or mishandled, it could have affected how investigators interpreted its significance. Properly maintaining the chain of custody would have meant documenting every person who touched the note and ensuring it was stored securely. Because the chain of custody was not always maintained perfectly, some evidence's reliability was questioned. This made it harder for investigators to prove certain facts or link evidence directly to suspects. It also meant that some pieces of evidence might not have been admissible in court, limiting the case's strength. In true crime investigations, strict rules about evidence handling are vital. Every item must be carefully documented, stored securely, and transferred only with proper records. If these steps are skipped or overlooked, it can cause serious problems later. The JonBenét Ramsey case shows how important it is to keep a tight grip on evidence from start to finish. When the chain of custody is compromised, it can slow down or even halt the pursuit of justice. That's why following these procedures is so essential in solving mysteries and bringing clarity to cold cases.